Good evening, everyone. In this class, we will see the ratio and proportion UPSC question related to that 2011 to 2023. We'll see here. So, mixer question we will see like a proportion kind of question, ratio kind of question, mixture kind of question. We'll see. Suppose if you are not covering in this one, surely it would have covered in some other discussion, which means time, speed, distance, both kind of ratio questions covered in that specific chapter itself. So therefore the same question may not repeated here. Okay, so now here the first question here is it's a kind of a question, just have the basic knowledge. We can do this question with a basic proportion also. Okay, so now the village having the population of 4000 requires 150 liter of water per head per day. So therefore take a data 150 per head per day. So total population here is 4000. That is the population, 4000 people. Per head we require 150 liters. So for 4000 people, how many liters of such a water required here per head, right? So per day, okay, per head you do not have to calculate because they have provided you 150. So for this much of people, for 4000 per day, you can able to calculate. So therefore 150 into 4000, 15 fours are 60, then another 4 zeros are there, 1 2 3 4. So this much of liters we required for a day, per day we required. So this is per day. Now it has a tank measuring 20 meter, 15 meter, 16 meter. So the dimensions of the tank has been mentioned. So just find out the volume here. So volume is equal to length into breadth into height. So therefore 20 into 15 into 6. So multiply this one. So you people can know this, right? Just now you people already answered here in the comment also. Good. So now what is the answer of this one? 18,
18.
right? 1800 meter cube. Volume, right? Volume means is it in the cube? So therefore here meter, therefore meter cube. Unit also plays a very vital role. Everybody must learn the units. Nowadays the UPSC giving with respect to the unit kind of question itself. Okay, therefore learn the unit kind of things like a conversion, meter into millimeter. So right, not a millimeter, milliliter. So liter into milliliter, centimeter to meter. So these kind of things first try to learn. So this is very important. Okay, so now after this you know 1 cube is equal to, which means 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. So substitute here. So therefore substitute here 1000 liter. So which is equal to 18, 1 2 3 4 5. Then easily you can calculate the number of days. So number of days is equal to this much of volume by per day. So 5 zeros getting cancelled. Okay, 5 zeros getting cancelled. Then this is nothing but the 3. So 3 days only the tank will last. So, okay, so the answer is 3. Anybody having doubt? If you're having doubt, you can ask, or else we'll move on to the next question. Okay, fine. Atul able to understand? Others, Ragul, everybody able to understand, right? Okay, fine. So now let us move on to the next here. 2 glasses of equal volume. Okay, thank you. 2 glasses of equal volume are respectively half and 3 by, which means 3 by 4th. 3/4 is nothing but 3 by 4th filled with the milk. They are then filled, okay, from or else by adding a water, okay. Their content are then poured into the another vessel. What will be the ratio of milk to the water in this vessel? So now try to understand this one. Two glasses, right? Glass 1 and a glass 2. So milk here, water here, milk here, water here. That's it. Volume respectively filled with the milk. So therefore first glass half here. The second glass here 3 by 4. Half milk means automatically half water. 3 by 4th milk means here 1 by 4th. They're asking you the ratio of the milk to the water. Next here, ratio of the water, right? Water to the milk or milk to the water. Sorry, milk to the water. Now add up the milk part here. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. So here milk part by water part. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. Take LCM. Numerator 4. Right. Multiplier 2 times plus 3. Denominator also 4. So therefore 2 plus 1. 4 getting cancelled, which is equal to 5 by 3. So therefore milk to the water ratio is 5:3. Be careful. Milk to the water. Water to the milk is changing. Okay. So like that you have to be very careful. Okay. Everyone understood? Shall we move to the next? Okay, fine. Next year. In your coin also will cover here itself like a proportion. Okay. In a rare coin collections, there is 1 gold coin for every 3 non-gold coin, which means that they are providing you a ratio here. Okay. 10 more gold coins are added to the collection, and the ratio of the gold coin to the non-gold coin would be 1:2 after adding 10 more, right? 10 more gold coin. Based on the information, the total number of coins in the collection now becomes, which means you need to find out the total number of coins after adding the 10 more gold coins. Okay. First of all, try to understand this one. Initial one you can take here. So you can take X as a gold, Y as a non-gold. So initial, so X and Y here. For every 1 gold coin, there is a 3 non-gold coin. So therefore you can write this one, X by Y, which is equal to 1 by 3. Cross multiply this one. Y is equal to 3x. Y is equal to 3x. Now read it carefully. Adding 10 more gold coin. 10 more gold coin. So gold coin we have taken as a X. So X plus 10. You are not doing anything with the non-gold. The ratio becomes 1 by 2. Okay. Now cross multiply this one. 2x plus 20 is equal to y. You can replace y as a 3x. Okay. So take this as a equation number 1. So substituting 1 year. Substituting 1 year. So therefore 2x plus 20, rearrange. This becomes x is equal to 20. When x is equal to 20, y is equal to 60. Therefore, initial number of coins. So initial number of coins is equal to x plus y, which is equal to 20 plus 60. So which is equal to 80. The question is not the initial. They're asking, be careful with the options also, 80 also present. But the new total you need to do. So new total here is nothing but after adding the 10 coins. So 10 plus 80 becomes 90. So now the answer here is 90. If they're asking you how much coins are there in the initial, means the answer is 80. There is a possible to get a questions like what is the ratio, right? That also initial to the new, then you can get the answer as 8:9. So there is a possible to get a questions in this format also. You can learn. Okay, anybody having doubt here? No doubt means shall we move to the next? Okay, fine. So let us move on to the next. Yes, this kind of question, simple question. I suggest you to solve this kind of questions. Okay, in 2021, 2022, this kind of questions plays a very vital role. So you should learn this kind of questions. Simple only. Out of 120 applicants. So therefore total here is 120 for the post. So male here is 70, right? So female we will calculate here. So female here is 120 minus 70, so which is equal to 50. Now after knowing this one, we know 80 having the driving license. So driving license 80. What is the ratio between the minimum to the maximum number of male having the driving license, right? Simple. In order to get the minimum, listen very carefully. Minimum means only if all females has a driving license, right? In such a situation, try to understand. So which means 50 is the females having. Okay, so therefore minimum for a male here having a driving license, nothing what. So this is for the female. Total 80 minus all the female you can take up. So which is equal to 30. Now maximum means all the male must have. So that is the one thing you need to do. All maximum, which means all the 70 male having, that is the maximum. They're asking you to find out the ratio of the minimum to the maximum. Minimum to the maximum ratio only you need to find. So therefore 30 is to 70. You can cancel this one, right? So therefore 3 is to 7. So therefore 3 to 7. C is the correct answer. Anybody having doubt here? If you're having doubt, you can ask, or else we'll move on to the next. Okay, fine. Let us move on to the next here. This kind of questions and all we have done in your foundation classes itself. Okay, or you people can answer this kind of questions. Foundation, I taught you this many times here. This kind of problems. Okay, now try to understand here. The monthly income of Peter and Paul are in the ratio. First one concept just know here. The income is equal to expense plus savings. Expense plus savings. This only you need to understand. That's it. Then savings is equal to income minus expenditure. This you need to understand. First basic thing you need to understand. Next year, Peter and Paul, 4x, right? So now income, right? This is nothing but the income. Then here you can take it as a 3x ratio. I am taking here as a x itself because Both are saving 6,000 at the end of the month. Okay, you can take it as a X itself. If you are taking A and B, that is also fine. Okay, if you are taking, for example, if A is to B means you people will take it as a AX and a BX. Okay, if it is in the ratio. So same thing only we are doing here. Ratio for the expense here. So here 3x, 2x. So savings, both the cases here X and X. Okay, so now you know the savings here. So X is equal to 6,000. For a Peter, 4x, 2400. For a Paul, 3x income. So therefore 18,000. Right. Answer here is A option. Now, just to try to understand one thing. Why we are always suggesting you to go with the previous year question paper. That is very important. Okay. Now tell me the sum of these two. Sum of these two is equal to what? 42000. So this is nothing but their sum. Okay. Now check this 2017 question. Now this one. Check here. Same question. But what is their total income? What is the answer for this one? Repeated. So that is what we are saying always to just work out the previous year question papers. Okay, sincerely work out. The answer here is B. So if you are having idea about a previous year question paper, easily you can able to score. 2015 question paper repeats in 2023. 2017 repeated in 2023. So therefore repetition are there. Don't focus only with the last 5 years question paper. I'm repeatedly saying, my students know about these things. I repeatedly says learn up to 2011 at least. This is the minimum, least up to 2011 least. If you are having enough time, if you have started your preparation from June month, then you can go with the backwards onwards. Okay, but the thing here is you need to give enough time to your this. We have already solved in time, speed, distance concept also. I have done this question, but anyhow, just have an idea here. In a 50-meter race, B start 45-meter ahead of A. So therefore if A here, B here, so therefore 45-meter. A wins the race. Okay, when A reaches this one, B is behind still, so the 35 meters. So here it is the B. Okay, what is the ratio of the speed of A and B, assuming that both starting at the same time? Now try to understand. Same time is constant. When time is constant, you know distance is equal to speed into time. Time is constant, distance is directly proportional to the speed. This logic fine. So the speed is equal to what? The distance of A. What is the distance of A? The distance of A covered here is 500. The speed of B is equal to distance covered by the B. So how to calculate that one? 500 minus distance covered by the B is nothing but this much of distance only. You have to subtract that 45. You have to subtract that 35. So which is nothing but 420. So we need to find out your ratio of the speed, SA to the SB. So 500 is to 420, 0 getting cancelled, then 2 table you can cancel. 25 is to 21. A is the correct answer. Anybody having doubt here? If you are having doubt, you can ask, or else we'll move to the next. Shall we move to the next? Okay, fine. Now try to understand this. A total emoluments of 2 persons, very important one. I will tell you the difference here. This we have done in the foundation also. The total emoluments of 2 persons are the same, but one gets allowance to the extent of 65% of the basic pay. Other get allowance to the extent of 80% of his basic pay. The ratio of the basic pay of the former to the basic pay of the later is. Former to the later is. Now one thing you need to understand in this question. Okay. So the emoluments is equal to whatever the basic pay plus allowance. So this only you need to understand here. The rest of the thing are completely fine. So let us take a basic pay. So let us take a basic pay of a person 1. 2 persons, right? Let us take as a X here. Person 2 as a Y here. And first line is very important. The total emoluments of the 2 persons are the same. That's it. Same, right? So equate that one. So what is the first person here? Basic pay plus 65% of the basic pay. That is the allowance. Then Y plus 80% of the basic pay. Y. Now calculate this. So 165 by 100 X. So which is equal to 180 by 100Y. 100 getting cancelled. We need to find out the X by Y. 180 by 60, 165. 15 table you can cancel here. 12 times here, 11 times here. So answer for this question is 12 is to 11. Anybody having doubt here? If you're having doubt, you can ask, or else we'll move on to the next. Shall we move on to the next? Okay, fine. Just reading the farmer means first person. Okay, farmer means first one. Later means second person. P2. Okay. Understanding? Farmer means first person. Later means second person. Okay. Now, this one. P works tries as the Q. Tries as the, which means 3 times as the Q. Whereas P and Q together can work 4 times as fast as R. If P, Q, R together work on a job, what is their ratio? They share their earnings. Now here substitute here. 3Q plus Q is equal to 4R. 4Q is equal to 4R. Cancel this one. So therefore Q is equal to R. So therefore efficiency you can able to find out. So 1, 1. Here 3. So this much only they are going to share. So the answer for this question is A. Getting? Okay. Next year. So this question we have done already. Fine. Next year. This kind of question plays a very vital role. Many questions we have done this kind of questions in our foundation. Many questions. I think ratio and proportion part 4 or 5 we have done fully related to the liquid kind of questions. Anyhow, let us do this one. A bottle contains 20 liter of liquid A. Okay, 20 liter. You don't know about so take it as a 0. Liquid A. Okay. 4 liter of so this is nothing but the initial. Now what we are doing in the first round, 4 liter of liquid A. Try to understand, this is very important. Liquid A. Words are very important. Liquid A is taken out and added by the same quantity of B. So therefore here 4. Okay. Again, very important, try to understand this one. Again, 4 liter of the mixture. Okay, this is the word, very important. Mixture is different from the liquid A. So here they are mentioned as a liquid A, but here again the mixture. Mixture means both here. Okay. Now try to understand. This is the, what is the total here? Total here is 20. Okay. We are taking here. So in the second one, what we are doing here is, so this is total here is 16. We are taking 4 liter. So how many parts we are taking from this? How many parts present? How many part present here? Or else how many unit present here? Like this you need to understand. The total here is 16 by 20. Out of this 16 by 20, we are taking 4. That's it. Here 4 here. Out of this 4 by 20, we are taking 4. Okay. So this much you are done. Just you are done with the taking part. After taking part, just move on the replacing concept. Replaced by the same quantity of liquid B. Same quantity means how much here? 4 liter. 4 plus 4. That's it. Find out the ratio of this one. 16 minus 16 by 20 into 4 by 4 minus 4 by 20 into 4 plus 4. This only you have to find here. Right. Now calculation here. 16 we can take from the numerator. Then here 5 here, it becomes 1 minus 1 by 5. Now in this part, be careful here. Cancel here. 5 times here. Right. Now you can directly do, or else do the simplification also. That 4 plus 4 becomes 8. 8 minus 4 by 5. That's it. So now this is 16 into 4 by 5. Now this one is nothing but 40 minus 4 becomes 36 by 5. 5 getting cancelled here. Here in the 4 table you can use and cancel this one. So therefore 4 9s are, that's it. 16 is to 9. So this is nothing but the 16 by 9. We can write it as a 16 is to 9. So answer is 16 is to 9. Anybody having doubt? If you are having doubt, you can ask, or else we move on to the next one. Shall we move on further? Vaishnavi understanding? Satyam, Riya, Samir, Kavya, Pramod. You people understanding, right? Okay, fine. Next we'll move to the list. Yes, this kind of question only I am repeatedly saying. Conversion part plays a very vital role. In 2022 also there is a conversion part. Conversion plays a very vital role. Please learn the conversions. Your cubical vessel of your side, 1 meter is filled completely with water. How many millimeters of water is contained in it? Neglect the thickness of the vessel. First thing, just now we have mentioned this one. 1 cube is equal to 1000 liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. At least have this kind of basics. Then you know volume is equal to side cube. That's it. Vessel of side, 1 meter they have provided. So 1 meter the whole cube, which becomes 1 cube meter cube. So now the volume is equal to meter cube, which means 1 meter cube. 1 meter cube is nothing but what? 1000 liter. Now the answer is how many milliliter? So 1000 into 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. So therefore 6 zeros you have to write. 6 zeros means D option. So please learn the conversion plays a very vital role. Centimeter to meter. So these kind of things you have to learn. Then ml. Please learn these things. Okay. Next year. Yes. Simple question. There is a confusion arises also. Lot of possibles are there to get a confusion. Very simple question. If you know the internal division and external division concept, then easily you can able to understand. If you are belonging to the general maths in your 11th and 12th standard, in vector algebra, they would have taught internal division, external division, etc. Okay, section formula. If you are knowing that section formula, fine. If you are not knowing, also not an issue. Now try to understand. But there are 3 points P, Q, R on a straight line such that take the data alone. That's it. P, Q and QR is equal to 3:5. If n is the number of possible values of P, Q, PR, then what is the n? Now try to understand. But they never mentioned the order of P, Q, R. They mentioned as a P, Q, R on a straight line. That's it. We have to put orders here. So I am going to put a Q in the median. Okay. Mid. So let us check in this format. We have to check whether we can able to find a PQ is to PR. First thing. Now PQ here 3. PQ here 3. Then QR here 5. We can able to find out the PR. So PR is equal to 8. Right. PR is equal to 8. Then therefore we can able to find out this one. So which is equal to 3:8. 1 we can able to find. Now put the another median here. The mid here. Change anything here. You can place a R also. If you are placing R, here P, here Q, what will happen? So let us check this one. Now try to understand this. PR we have to find. PQ 3. So this is 3. Now QR. So this is nothing but a 5. This itself you can say this is not possible. Okay, since here PQ is more than the QR. Okay, therefore you can eliminate that one. You can go with the next here. Q we have placed, R we have placed here. Now you can place a P here. If you are placing P here, then Q, then R. So let us check here. This is 3. This is 5. So then we can able to find out this one as a 2. So therefore PQs to PR we can able to find 3:2. So therefore 2 possibles are there. Okay, the value of n is 2. Getting, or else at least have the idea about internal division and external division. Okay, shall we move on to the next one? Okay, next year. This we will do here itself. Okay, simple equation only, but not required with the specific ratio and proportion, but we will do here. A person P ask one of his three friends X as to how much money he had. So X replied, if Y gives me rupees 40, then Y will have half of as much as Z. But if Z gives me 40, then 3 of S will have equal amount. What is the total amount of money that X, Y, Z have? X, Y, Z have. So let us take this as X having X rupees, Y having Y rupees, Z having Z rupees. Okay. Now according to the data you can go on. First statement Y replace me that. Now Y gives me 40. So which means we have to reduce the 40 from the actual money having by the Y. which means we'll have half as much as the z. So half of the z. Rearrange this equation or keep it as it is, not an issue. So rearranging will become plus 40. Next here. But if z gives me 40, z giving right 40, therefore their total also, z total also reduces. Then 3 of us having the equal amount. 3 of us. Who are they? So who is having that 40? Z gives me 40. Listen, who is replaying here? X replaying here. So therefore X is carrying that 40. Then which is equal to Y. That's it. Now we have to equate that one. So here Y and Z present. Take the equation Y and Z. Substitute in this Y. Add up this one. Easily we can able to find here. Z by 2. Right. So I am bringing this towards the RHS. So therefore Z minus Z by 2 is equal to 40 plus 40 becomes 8. Full plus half becomes half. Is equal to 80. Then Z equal to 160. Now next part here is we have to find out the rest of the values. Y easily you can able to find 160 minus 40. So Y is equal to 120. Then X also you can able to find here. How? X plus 40 is equal to Y. Substitute. So X is equal to 120 minus 40. So X is equal to 80. So now try to understand. We need to find out X plus Y plus Z only. So 80 plus 120 plus 160, which is equal to 360. So answer here is 360 rupees. Why I am teaching this question is they are asking if suppose there is a possibility to ask in terms of a ratio. So ratio means how much here? X is to Y is to Z means there is a possible to ask like this also. Then you can write like this: 80 is to 120 is to 160. Now 40 table you can use here: 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. If suppose if they are projecting as a ratio, you have to do in this format. Getting how to solve these things? Shall we move to the next? Okay. So now this is the last question. Simple question only. There are larger number of silver coins weighing 2 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram, 25 gram, 50 gram each. Consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. Statement number 1. To buy 78 gram of coin, one must buy at least 7 coins. 7 coins we have to buy. Listen, exactly 78. Maximum you can write here 50, then 25, 75. Listen very carefully. When you are using this one, listen very carefully. 2 has to be here, but it not satisfies the 78. Okay, so you have to try in these formats. Okay, in the examination hall, no other option. Directly I can give you, but anyhow, just to do these things. Okay. Now, how can we use this one? 50, 25 we can use, 75 no. So therefore you can use 50. Can we use 10 and 10? 70. Rest of the things we can use as a 2, 2, 2, 2. 4 2s. So minimum how many? 7, at least 7, at least means minimum. Yes, this is correct. So 7 is here. Exactly, we are getting 78. Okay. Next here, statement number 2. Always remember this is 8 here in the unit place. Surely even numbers only gives you a maximum number of even only gives you a 8 here. So the first split up like that. Okay. Now to weight 78 grams using this coin, one can use less than 7 coins. Less than 77 coins. Weight only. Weight using these coins. Yes, we can use 80 minus 2. So weight only, right? So this side you can put a 80, this side you can put a 2. Therefore 78. So like this you can do. Now try to understand this one. How can we write 78? You're done. Then here too. So how can we write this? 50 plus 25 75 plus 5 80 minus 2. So therefore to weight 78 grams using these coins, one can use less than 7 coins. Yes, less than 7 coins also we can use. Listen. How many here? 3, 1 here. So therefore 4 coins, less than 7. So this is also correct. So therefore both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. Now try to understand these things, very important. Ratio and proportion applications also there. Okay, boat and stream, time and speed. These things we have discussed in the boat and stream also. Speed and distance also we have discussed and uploaded the videos also. Please go through. Then tomorrow we will see permutation and combination previous year questions. Okay, by the same time 7 o'clock we will discuss permutation combination. After completing permutation combinations, we will discuss alligation and mixture, simple interest, compound interest. Okay, so tomorrow we are doing permutation combination 7 o'clock. Use the same link to join the class. Okay, link are there in your groups. Okay, tomorrow class is 7 p.m. evening. Okay, we'll discuss. There is no morning class. Okay, fine. Thank you all. We'll conclude the recordings here.